Welcome to the Select Board meeting for Tuesday, June 30th, 2026. We'll call to order at 6:34 p.m. Before we move into our first item, executive session here, we have one unexpected piece of business that came up last night that's time sensitive regarding the SRF loan program and the feedback that Pete was able to get for us from Ty and Bond about the application process. You want to come up real quick and we'll do that? So Ty and Bond provided a professional engineering proposal for applying with us, with our help on our behalf by the 24th?
Yes.
Okay. $7,000 lump sum.
Correct. Yes.
And the scope is just completing the application.
Correct.
Any questions?
I have no questions.
Do we have funding somewhere in your budget? You could
Yeah.
find it?
I do. Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming you're recommending it. You'd recommend we do it.
Yes, I do.
Any concerns?
I concur.
All right. I'll make a motion that we engage Ty and Bond for professional engineering services for Mass Department of going too fast. Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection State Resolving Fund?
It's supposed to be state revolving.
Revolving Fund?
Yes.
Okay, I thought that was odd. Revolving Fund, Project Evaluation Form Assistance to complete the application by July 24th on our behalf for a lump sum of $7,000 and authorize Brian Smith, Town Administrator, to sign all necessary documents.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Pete.
Okay, thank you.
All right, with that,
I'll get with you later, Brian.
Thank you, sir.
we'll go into executive session pursuant to Mass General Laws, Chapter 30A, Section 21A1, to discuss the reputation, character, physical condition, or mental health rather than rather than professional competence of an individual, or to discuss the discipline or dismissal of, or complaints or charges brought against a public officer, employee, staff member, or individual. We will return to regular session after that, likely at or before 7 p.m. for a public hearing.
Second.
All those in favor, roll call.
Chairman Smith,
Aye.
Selectman Bemery,
Aye.
Thank you, everyone. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back to the Select Board meeting for Tuesday, June 30, at 7:19 p.m. I'm going to open the public hearing for appeal of citation number 392. Is Crystal Brow present? The person who appealed the citation is not present. I think on our internal review of the local bylaws with council, there's some inconsistencies and confusion with some of the language around the citations and the citation process.
Okay.
So despite them not being present, I would make a motion that we dismiss citation 392 due to those inconsistencies after review.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We don't need roll call for that, do we?
No.
Okay, thank you.
He wasn't asking me, he was asking you. Sorry.
Any questions or comments before I close the hearing on the citation? I'll make a motion to close the public hearing on the appeal of citation number 392 with the decision to dismiss said citation at 7:20 p.m. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. With that, it being 7:21 p.m., pursuant to the provisions of General Laws, Chapter 140, Section 157, and the Town Bylaws, I'm opening a public hearing concerning a possible violation of General Laws, Chapter 140, and Section 121 of the Town Bylaws regarding a Blue Heeler Pit Bull mix named Jules, owned by Crystal Brow at 65 French King Highway, Apartment 32 in Erving, Massachusetts. Crystal Brow was notified of this hearing with a notice sent certified and first-class mail on June 24th, 2025. This hearing will be conducted in 5 phases. First, we will hear from the town's animal control officer as to the basis of the alleged violation. 2, next we will hear from the dog's owner. The owner may present a response to the ACO's report and may ask questions of the ACO. 3, next we will entertain testimony from any other witnesses with respect to the alleged violation. Next, the board will have an opportunity to ask questions with respect to the alleged violation. And then last, 5th, the board will deliberate and consider whether to continue this hearing or render a decision. All testimony and questions should be addressed to the chair. All testimony at this hearing will be under oath, under pains of and penalties of perjury. Now I'm going to swear in any witnesses. So would anyone who plans to testify at this hearing please raise your right hand and stand if able?
Mr. Chairman, if I may,
Yes.
you may want to confirm first whether the owner of the dog is present before swearing in witnesses.
Before we do swearing in?
In the event that you decided to continue the hearing, you'd want to re-swear in witnesses.
Okay.
So it might be best not to do that twice.
Thank you. All right, we'll hold off on that. I believe the dog's owner is not present. So we we can choose to continue. They were notified by certified mail. We did not receive certified mail receipt back
Not from
that
Ms.
they
Brown.
signed for it, so we don't know if they received it officially. We don't have official record of their receipt. We can continue the hearing to a future date and attempt to notify them again to give them an opportunity to be present. We sent that notice certified mail. We could choose to, if we chose to postpone to a future date or continue to a future date, we could notify them both certified and with a service,
With the hand service.
hand service,
Okay.
to attempt to make contact and make sure that they are aware and able to attend if they wish
Okay.
before we continue. Do you have a recommendation either way?
So I guess my concern is for the individuals that are here, is it worth putting them through that only to go through it a second time? So unless I would like to hear from them if they do still want to go forward. But I guess my question would be, would there be any repercussions in having just that phase of it and the second phase at a later date?
Mr. Chair, if I may,
Yes, please.
I would suggest if you're gonna hold the hearing, I would want the owner present. If they get a second notice and that second notice says, we will hold the hearing in your absence, which the first hearing notice didn't say, and typically wouldn't. But if the owner misses this particular meeting, we give a second notice within a reasonably short time frame, as schedules would allow, with that provision in the second notice. Then the owner has been, and if we do the civil process hand delivery approach as well, then the owner has been notified of the hearing and notified what will happen if they don't appear at that hearing or request a continuance themselves, which they didn't do here. I would not recommend receiving testimony if we're going to continue to another date where the owner may be present, because then they will have missed that portion of the testimony.
And if either way, they would have a right to appeal. But I would assume if we give them another opportunity and are clear about the outcome of that notice, regardless of their attendance, that is a better position, whatever the result may be, should they determine appeal.
I agree. The board's determination in this matter may be appealed to district court, and there's two levels of appeal at that at district court. There's a first initial hearing before magistrate, and then if the owner is unhappy, they can seek a de novo trial before the district court. It would be less than ideal if we issue decision tonight with the owner not here, and part of their defense is I was unable to attend the hearing and they didn't give me a second chance. I think giving a second chance with that notation that in your absence we will proceed without you is probably the best approach for the town.
Understood. So,
You okay with that?
yeah,
Moving in that direction? All right. In terms of a future date that would work for this, the next scheduled meeting is July 13th. Are you available?
I am,
Okay.
yes.
Brian? You
Yes.
available?
July
We are
13th.
both planning to be here, so let's, I'll move that we continue the public hearing.
We might want to just confirm that our animal control officer
Great point.
and police representatives are also available on that date.
Gentlemen, would you confirm that you could do July 13th?
That was a yes from,
Okay,
All
we got
three.
we got three yeses. All right, so they are available for that date as well. Thank you, gentlemen. With that, I'll make a motion that we continue the dangerous dog hearing pursuant to MGL 140-157 to July 13th at 7:15 p.m. And further, that we attempt to in-hand service
Okay.
of the notice, as well as sending the updated notice certified, informing the owner of the second attempt and that the hearing will proceed with or without their presence.
Have it. And we should provide renewed notice as well to the complainant of the hearing date.
Absolutely.
Okay. Certified, they received it last time, right? Okay, so we'll do certified as again. Chief,
Sure,
come on up,
Just wanted to mention,
please.
just talking with Deputy Sheriff Kramus, he said that he is certified to serve civil process paperwork too, so we could just
make that pretty quick. If we can get the letter, we
Absolutely.
can do it while we're working.
Okay, thank you,
Right.
Chief.
Thank you.
Is there a second?
Second,
Any further discussion on that?
none.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. With that, the hearing is continued to July 13th at 7:15 p.m. And from there, next item of business is executive session. So I make a motion that we go into executive session pursuant to Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A7, to comply with open meeting law and the public records law, to review the executive session minutes of January 22nd, 2024, July 8th, 2024, October 21st, 2024, November 18th, 2024, December 24th, 2024, December 1st, 2025, January 27th, 2026, February 9th, 2026, February 19th, 2026, March 2nd, 2026, March 9th, 2026, March 16th, 2026, March 23rd, 2026, March 30th, 2026, April 6th, 2026, April 13th, 2026, April 27th, 2026, June 1st, 2026, and June 15th, 2026 for possible release or continued non-disclosure. The board will not return to regular session.
Second,
All those in favor? Brian, call the roll.
I'm so used to Selectman Long being here. Chairman Smith.
Aye.
Chairman, I'm completely out of order. Chairman Smith, Selectman Benbury.
aye.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.